Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Pakistan has launched missile strikes into Iran, killing 9 people after Iran carried out strikes in Pakistan on Tuesday. Pakistan said its strikes had hit terrorist hideouts in Iran's southeastern Sistan-Baluchistan province. Iran condemned the attack, which it said killed 3 women, 2 men and 4 children. The reciprocal airstrikes come as tensions in the Middle East are high, with several overlapping crises. Israel is fighting the Palestinian group Hamas in Gaza and exchanging fire with Iran-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon. Iran-backed groups in Iraq and Syria are targeting US forces, and the US and UK have struck the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen, who have been attacking shipping. Pentagon officials have confirmed the US has carried out a 4th round of strikes on Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen on Wednesday night. Some 14 Houthi missiles, which the US says may have been intended for attacks on shipping in the Red Sea, were targeted by American forces. CENTCOM, the US Middle East Command, said the sites were struck by Tomahawk missiles fired from US Navy vessels. The strikes come as the US has designated the Houthis as global terrorists.
The United States today designated the Houthis as a specially designated global terrorist group. We took this action because of their continued reckless and indiscriminate attacks on ships transiting the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. These attacks are a clear example of terrorism, violation of international law, and a major threat to innocent lives and to global commerce. Now, just a couple of points. First, today's designation targets the Houthis, not the Yemeni people. The United States remains the world's leading donor of humanitarian assistance for Yemen. We recognize that more than 15 million people in Yemen are still in desperate need of food, water, and medicine.
Local activists and media say at least 10 people, including children, have been killed in suspected Jordanian airstrikes in southwestern Syria. Sawaida Fire Brigade posted photos showing crews searching for a person presumed dead after the airstrikes in Amman. There was no immediate comment from authorities in Jordan, but its forces are believed to have carried out a number of airstrikes in Syria over the past year. The UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has urged the House of Lords to pass his flagship Rwanda bill, as he warned peers not to frustrate the will of the people. Giving a press conference after the legislation was approved by MPs, Mr Sunak said it was now up to the Lords to do the right thing, but he declined to give a date for when flights carrying asylum seekers would take off to Rwanda. The Prime Minister would only say he wanted this to happen as quickly as possible.
We need a clear and effective deterrent, so that people know that if they come here illegally, they will be detained and swiftly removed. That's what this Rwanda bill delivers.
The Mozambican authorities are concerned over a strange disease that has killed more than 900 cattle in the country's central region since December. The disease is unknown to breeders and veterinary authorities. It broke out in the province of Manica on the border with Zimbabwe and has spread to 3 of the province's districts. Concerned breeders are asking for an urgent response from veterinary authorities to prevent further losses, amid fears that the disease could spread and kill more cattle. Film star Arnold Schwarzenegger has been detained at a German airport for allegedly failing to declare a luxury watch that he was planning to auction for charity. The Hollywood actor was held for 3 hours at Munich airport. An investigation for alleged tax evasion was launched, as the watch was intended to be sold within the European Union. According to EU rules, anyone arriving with cash or certain valuable items over €10,000 must declare it. And the Princess of Wales is doing well in her recovery after having surgery. That's according to royal sources. Catherine has spent her 2nd night in hospital after the operation in the London Clinic private hospital. Kensington Palace revealed that the princess had undergone abdominal surgery. That unexpected news was soon followed by Buckingham Palace announcing that King Charles was going to have a procedure for an enlarged prostate. The specific details of Catherine's abdominal surgery remain private, but it is understood not to be cancer-related and that it was planned rather than a medical emergency. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel studios in Lagos.